warm good afternoon, my dear students. Welcome to this chemistry digital class. As you know that we are doing our chapter 4, that is structure of atom, in which let's recapitulate before going to start new topic. We have done in this particular chapter that the atom is the basic unit of matter, and atom is not the smallest particle, it is the subatomic particles of atom, electron, proton and neutron, which is smaller than atom, but it comprises the complete atom, in which proton and neutron are present in the nucleus. That's why it is called nucleon, also nucleon. These are the basic three subatomic particle of atom. Now in this particular chapter we have divided the chapter into three parts, in which first part we studied that about atom, history of electron, proton and neutron, discovery of electron, proton and neutron. Dear student, here just I want to ask you, who discovered electron? Yes, who discovered electron? Yes, J.J. Thomson discovered electron. Similar way, proton is discovered by E. Goldstein and neutron is discovered by James Chadwick. So after that we did basic difference between electron, proton and neutron. Then we have studied about the diagram of atom, how atom is what is the diagram of atom. Now in history of structure of atom we studied that the Thomson was the first person who resembled the structure of atom with the plum pudding model, but he was somewhere failed. Why? Because according to him the electron are embedded inside the atom, filled inside the atom, proton are in around. But his contribution was that he told us about the stability of atom, that number of electrons should be equal to number of proton. But his limitation Rutherford tried to solve in gold foil experiment. According to Rutherford, there is a nucleus in the center, electron revolve around the nucleus, but as more as energy the electron will release, as electron will move around the nucleus, it will release the electron, and one time will come in the end when electron will merge with the nucleus. At that time the atom stability will finish. This was his limitations. So then for third scientist, that is Bohr's model, Bohr came. Bohr has given one model. According to Bohr's model, that electron atom consists of small heavy positively charged nucleus in the center. Electron revolve around the circular orbit, and the electron revolve around the nucleus only in the certain selective circle, that is orbit. कहने का मतलब है कि न्यूक्लियस विल बी इन द सेंटर और इलेक्ट्रॉन जो घूमते हैं वो इलेक्ट्रॉन घूमेंगे एक फिक्स्ड ऑर्बिट में, जैसे ये दो इलेक्ट्रॉन के में घूम रहे हैं. सिमिलर वे some more electron will be there that will move around the L. Similar with he made that there is different energy level to revolve the electron around the nucleus in a certain selected circular orbit, that is called energy orbit. We discussed in his atom molecule also, as the moment electron will gain some energy, the electron from lower shell will jump to the higher shell, from higher shell to higher shell. In this way it will liberate some energy. That energy is quantum energy, which will give us information about SPDF, also quantum, that we will study in the future class. But for this particular class you should know the innermost shell, innermost energy, it has capacity to कैरी ओनली 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन, मतलब 2 ही इलेक्ट्रॉन इसमें भरे जा सकते हैं. उसके बाद दैट विल थर्ड इलेक्ट्रॉन विल गो इन द एल शेल. सिमिलर वे के हैव टेंडेंसी टू फिल 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन, एल हैव 2 टाइम टेंडेंसी टू फिल 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन, एम हैव टेंडेंसी टू फिल 18 इलेक्ट्रॉन, एन हैव टेंडेंसी टू फिल 32 इलेक्ट्रॉन. Here some of the students they were asking, sir, why there are 2, 2, 8, 2, 18, 2, 32. This is according to modern periodic table, dear students, that you will study in 10th class. So why this time, passage of time you will understand why there are 2. So why there are 2 8 8 2 18 18. So for this timing you keep just a magic number 2 8 8 18 18 32 32. Just this you keep in the mind. And why this 2 8 only? Why not 2 3 4 5 6? So I told you, with the help of this 2n square, k n, you take n is number of shell. So if suppose k is the number 1 shell, so that 1 will fill here. After that completing you will get here 2 electron. L 8, M 18, N 32. 2 time, as I told, with passage of time. So this is the magic number. With this magic number we came to know that how to fill the electron. Okay. This is the Bohrs model. Biggest success of Bohr's model, which was not told by other scientists, J.J. Thomson and Bohrs Rutherford. Biggest strength or biggest success of Bohr's model was in Bohr's model. He could explain. Let me teach it. Dear student, according to Bohr's model of an atom, Niels Bohr in 1913, he proposed a new model of atom in order to overcome the shortcoming of Rutherford model. What was the shortcoming of Rutherford model? According to Rutherford model, the nucleus is in center and electron is revolving around the nucleus, but he has not told that electron are revolving with one concrete energy. As moment the energy will gain by an electron, so electron will start losing its energy, and one time will come it will start falling in the nucleus. At that time the atom will destroy. So this was the shortcoming of Rutherford. This model of atom was based on radically new concept. Bohr made a bold suggestion that particles at atomic level behave differently from the other macroscopic object. He proposed that the atomic level electron could revolve around the nucleus in stable orbits without continuously radiating energy in the form of electromagnetic radiation. The main postulates of model was: first, an atom consists of small, heavy positively charged nucleus in the center. Heavy positively charged nucleus in the center. This was the first thing. The electron in an atom revolve around the nucleus. Electron will revolve around the nucleus. It is same like Rutherford. But what is the difference? According to Rutherford, there was no different energy shell. But according to Bohr, there are different energy shell, that is called orbit. These energy shell called energy level, or these are called orbit also. So there are basically 4 orbit: K orbit, L orbit, M orbit, N orbit. K is E1, L is E2, M is E3, N is E4. It means that energy level is increasing. Okay, and just recognize the face of this person, that is Niels Bohr in 1885 to 1962. He is a Danish physicist. He won Nobel Prize in Physics in 1922. This is the structure of an atom according to him. Third thing, he said that the energy of electron is minimum. The energy of electron is minimum in the orbit nearest to the nucleus. Mean the K shell should have very minimum energy. The energy of electron increase as we move from top to nearest to farthest. So E1, E2, E3 are energies of KL, M. For example, E1 has lowest energy than E2, then E3. In this way, as far as the electron will move from electron, it has more energy. As long as the electron remain in an orbit, it doesn't lose or gain energy. But that energy of an electron in a particular orbit remain constant. That is called stationary state. But when energy from some external source, suppose here energy is coming from external source. When energy will come from some external source, it may jump to some higher. The electron will jump from lower to higher. It is shown here. Electron will jump from lower to, as it is gaining any energy, whether it is sun energy. जैसे अगर मान लो किसी मेटल को आपने धूप में रखा है, ट्रंक को धूप में रखा है, तो ट्रंक का सरफेस गर्म हो जाएगा. ठीक है, जो ट्रंक का जो ऊपर वाला जो पार्ट होता है, that will become hot. It means that the electrons are rejecting. That's why it is hot. It is liberating heat. So the level, by observing a definite amount of energy equal to the difference in energy between the two energy level, the atom is getting excited. In that excitement state, the atom is releasing some heat. Success of Bohr model couldn't explain the stability of an atom. According to Bohr's model, the electron revolving in the particular orbit cannot lose energy. The electron can lose energy only if it jumps from some lower energy level to higher energy level. If no lower energy level is vacant, then electron will keep on revolving in the same orbit without losing energy, and hence it explains the stability of atom. Question raised: how are electrons distributed in different orbits? That is 2, 8. I told you already the formula 2n square, in which first orbit will give 2, second orbit have 8, third is 18, like this with 32. For example, we will take up the example of hydrogen. In hydrogen there is only one electron, so one electron will fill in 1 K. Okay. Similarly, helium 2 electron, so K 2. Lithium 3 electron. Similarly, oxygen, if I will take example of oxygen have 8 electron. And how 8 electron distributed? 2 in K, 6 in L. So we will draw 2 in K, 6 in L. Okay, and if we will talk about potassium, there is 19 electron. So we will distribute like this way: K 2, L 8, M 8, N 1. 2 times 8 8, then 1. So it means that 2 8 8 1 is the configuration. So the potassium configuration will be 2 8 8 1. Hope so you got. So this is called electronic configuration. So this was the one of the major contribution of Bohr's model, that according to Bohr's model we come to know how to fill the electron in a atom, and how in sequence the electron is filled with the help of this magic number, and like this way we can write the distribution of electron also. Okay. After this, if you will go through this table now, the hydrogen total number of electron is 1, symbol is H, 1 electron in K, distribution is 1. Similar way, as we move down, if we will talk about aluminum, there are 13 electron, so symbol is aluminum, and distribution is 2 electron out of 13. 2 is in K, 8 is in L, 3 is in M. So configuration become 2 8 3. Configuration बोल रहा हूँ मैं, that is distribution of electron. Okay, so like this way, dear student, in previous chapter, in chapter 3 we studied 1 to 20 element name with symbol and atomic number. Now today in this chapter you should add one more thing. With name, symbol and atomic number you will write the distribution of electron in K and L, M and N. Okay, that is called atomic distribution. And today's assignment is for you. Take the screenshot of this picture and draw these structure in your notebook from hydrogen to argon with number of electron distributed in K, L and M. Okay, so this is your homework. After this, tomorrow I'm going to take your test. In that test I will ask the distribution of electron, history of electron, proton, neutron, history of J.J. Thomson, Rutherford and Bohr's model. Hope so you like the video and you understood whatever I was teaching and whatever I want to tell you. So now, dear student, do self-study, and wherever you will feel any problem, do ask me. I will be here always to help you. So thank you. Have a nice day. Take care of yourself. Stay home. Stay safe. Thank you.